Step 6, we got the contract. Congratulations. Now what? Well, that's exactly what this video is going to go super deep in detail on is step 6 of the home buying process when you're buying a Guthrie, Oklahoma home. And guess what? It works for all the metros. As you could tell in the series, I've been adjusting the title to reflect the different cities in the Oklahoma City metro area. They all work for the whole city. Okay, guys. But step 6, we're going to go over abstracting, financing, and inspections. And we're going to go super deep into it. So if you're joining us on this series for the first time, don't worry. In the playlist, you can go back to step 1. You can watch step 1 through today's video when you get done visiting with me on today's video. So let's go ahead and get into it. Like I said, step 6, abstracting, financing, and inspections. Like Will Grimes says, guys, we're just dating the home right now, okay? We're getting ready to go on some speed dates with the home. We're going to have the title company go check the abstract. We're going to have the, what is it called? The lender. The lender's going to do a little dating with us and make sure that our finances are good to marry that house. That's what the lender's going to be doing. And then we're going to be doing dates with the house, the inspections to find out if the house is what it appears to be online, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so here we go. So title and abstracting. So in Oklahoma, they build a packet of documents called an abstract, and it's from patent to present. When you're buying a home, you're buying the legal rights to use that land through a patent. Do you own the land, or do you own the rights to the patent? I'm not an attorney, but it doesn't sound like you actually own the land the more I think about it. But anyways, the title company sends someone over to check the indexes, fill out the title report. The title attorney checks the title report. And if there's any clouds on title, then the title attorney writes that down in the title report. Well, the abstractor actually puts it in there. Then the attorney verifies if it's real or not. And then they send out the title report, and then you're able to look at the title report and see what it's going to take to get you marketable title. So that's the abstracting portion of it. The lender, they're going to send you disclosures, and you're going to sign like 24 to 36 to 50 pages, depending on what lender you are, about all these disclosures, about all these things that you don't want to do to be involved in lending fraud. And you're also going to sign the appraisal authorization. Okay, so when you sign the appraisal authorization, it authorizes the lender to go ahead and reach out to the appraiser and get them over there to make sure that house meets the banker's appraising standard, not yours, not the lender, but the secondary market, the banker's lending standards. So when they bundle it up and sell it to the federal government, that way it meets those guidelines. Do you know that? Do you think the appraisal was for you? It's sort of for you. It's sort of for you, but it's mainly for the bankers. It's crazy how it all works, right? But you're also going to be sending docs over. You're going to send 2 months of bank statements. You're going to send over your W-2. You're going to send over anything that showed up on your credit report that they need more information on. You're going to send that all over to the lender so the lender can make sure that you're going to pay your debt when they issue that fake money that they just type into the computer and say, yeah, there you go. It's crazy. It's crazy. I know. When you really think about it, it's crazy. And then the most important part, guys, is the inspections. So you're going to get a home and termite right away in Oklahoma. Unless you're buying new construction, you may not decide to get a termite inspection. But it's depending on if the builder did the pre-treatment of the slab for the termites, and depending on what type of termite system they're using, or if they're using the old system that the termites were dead, you may or may not want a termite inspection nowadays. You may or may not, guys. And just talk to a termite professional. They'll go into that in way more detail than me. They're licensed in it. They can talk to you about it. If you want to have a one-on-one, if you want to call me and ask my opinion about it, that's the number right there. Now, that's our sales number. You might get me or one of the agents that I work with at eXp Realty. But just if you're like, hey, I saw Josh's video and he's talking about termites, I want to talk to him more about that, they'll let you know that I'll call you back if you get one of them. So the inspections, guys, we're just dating the home. You won the contract. Congratulations. We are in multiple offer situations right now in certain price ranges. So congratulations on winning the offer, but you still got to do the inspections. You know, what if you got to get a new roof? What if the heat and air system's toast? Okay, you got to know that. You got to know that. You don't want to buy a home and then all of a sudden have to spend $8,000 for a new heat and air system or 15 grand for a new roof. I wouldn't want to do that. I shouldn't push my beliefs off on you. I personally wouldn't want to do that. And I personally wouldn't want you to have to do that. But if that's something you're cool with, hey, more power to you. That's awesome. But they're gonna check everything. Those home inspectors, some of them have 24-page reports, some of them have 100-page reports. It's crazy, but they're gonna check everything and they're gonna let you know what their professional opinion is on the home. And they're also going to let you know if they feel the home inspector, if the home inspector feels that you need more inspections, because if you do need more inspections, you want to get those done during the inspection period, or you need to extend the inspection period. What additional inspections might come up, Josh? Well, this is Oklahoma. You might need a foundation inspection. You might need if you have air ducts in the floorboard, you might need air duct inspection, a camera, run through them. My wife and I almost bought a house one time, and there were some bad signs in those air ducts, and we pulled out of that deal. We tried to make it work, but the seller and I couldn't make it work, so we just pulled out of that deal and went and got a different home. That home was awesome. The other home we got, it was totally cool. It was awesome. And then, what is the other thing? Oh, you may need a roof inspection. So those are additional inspections that get looked at, and people even get heat and air inspections. Heat and air companies will do inspections for you sometimes for, I think, $89.89. That's a cool number. I don't know why they charge that. It's a cool number. I always think it's cool when it gets paid $89.89. I think it's cool. But with gas prices like they are, that number's probably like 111.11. How much is your total today? 111.11. Okay, enough of that. But they'll inspect the heat and air system too. So that might be something, an additional inspection that they get. And so this is the dating part of the house. You're really finding out if you want to really marry this home. After you get the inspections done, you turn in a TRR of material defects, okay, not cosmetic, material defects that detract from the value of the home. That's what it literally says in the contract. Last time I read it. I read the contracts every day, guys. The last time I remember reading it, material defect. Okay. So that's what we turn in the TRR form. Say, hey, we do want to buy this house. If the appraisal meets value, no conditions, then we're good for the bankers. Remember, not for us, for the bankers, we're good. And then if title comes back and there's no crazy clouds on title, awesome. That means we can move on to step number 7. Step number 7 is going to be in next week's video. I'm going to try to get this video series pumped out over the next 3 weeks. I know I said that about 5 weeks ago, and I'm sorry, guys, but that's all of step 6. If you're just now joining us today, thank you so much for watching, guys. Put your comments down below. I want to get those answered for you. And if you're watching it on the replay, still put those comments down below. That way I can get them answered. I get a notification when you make those comments, and then I work to get those answered at the end of every day. Worst case scenario, it might take me 2 days to get them answered. Step 6, buying your new home, financing, abstracting, and inspections. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next video. Share this with any of your friends too who are going through the home buying process, and share the whole series with them too. Step 1 through 6. Share that whole series with them, please. That way they can be knowledgeable about it. And guys, of course, as always, if you need help with your real estate needs, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. The agents at eXp Realty and I are absolutely here to help you when it comes to relocating to, moving to, or moving within the Oklahoma City metro area, and of course, Guthrie, Oklahoma. I'll see you guys on the next video.